Oh, I was just admiring your home, and I must say, this is a very beautiful home you have here. You are quite welcome. I have to ask, that model pirate ship, did you build that? Oh, wow. That's heavy. Oh, you did an amazing job. Again, you are very welcome. So, I was in the neighborhood today, and I noticed you have a tree house in your front yard. Does that mean you have children? Kind of figured. Well, like I was saying, I was in the neighborhood today, and I'm going around representing the Atari Corporation. Have you ever heard of the Atari? It is. It's that video game thing. That's right, yeah. Well, I'm sure your children would love this. You've never played any video games. Well, if you'll let me, I actually brought a system and games that we can try. As long as you have a TV that I can hook it up to. Wonderful. Well, we'll get to that. But, so, what do you know about Atari gaming systems? That's correct, actually. Oh, you have someone in the family who is into all this computer stuff. Yeah, okay. I see. Well, I'll tell you what. Once we play this thing, you might get hooked as well. So, we'll see. Am I much of a gamer? Well, I've kind of become one thanks to this gig, but yeah. Would I like? Oh, no thank you. No thank you. I just had lunch. I'm actually quite full, actually. I ate a little too much. Mickey D's. Good stuff. Yeah. Either the Quarter Pounder or the Big Mac. For me, it's in between one of those two, you know. The fries, oh, top notch. And it might not be, but it is pretty darn good. Okay, well, let's see. I gotta get all that paperwork out here. So there's the binder. Can I set this over here? Okay. I like to ask, beforehand. It's kind of rude just to. Okay, so there's that. Right. And here is this. And I think that's it. I think that's about it. Yes, that's it. Okay. It's just, okay, sit there. You're too kind. So what I'm going to do is I have this binder, okay, and I'm going to just go over some information about the Atari system, okay, some of the features and how to hook it up and things like that, right, and then afterwards we will hook it up to your television. Is this the television? Okay. All right, then we'll hook it up to this television here and try it out. We'll see if you like it. See if you approve of it for the kids, and maybe even see if you can beat me in some of these games that I've been playing day after day. We'll see. Oh, talking tough. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, well, we shall see. Okay, so let's see. Alright. So first of all, here I have a diagram. This is actually a diagram of an older model than what I have with me. I actually have the newer model. But still, the features are the same for the most part. So, of course, your console. Okay? Now, your game comes in it's like a hard shell cartridge. Okay? Really sturdy, top of the line toughness. And then it just slips right in there. Real nice and smooth. And of course, you got your power switch, so you're going to be flipping that on. Your game reset switch right here. So, if you don't like how the game's going, you're a sore loser maybe, and reset. I've done it. Then of course you have your TV type switch, color, black and white. Which one do you have, by the way? Do you have color or black and white? Color. Okay. Let's see. Then over here you have your difficulty switch. And you have a left difficulty switch and a right difficulty switch. Now what that's for is different players, player 1, player 2. Same thing with game select switch right here. Okay. Now, of course, when I hook the system up, I'll show you in detail a little bit more of how it works. A diagram can only do so much. Alright, so a color photo of the Atari system. Okay, let me move up a little closer. That way you can see. Do you mind? Great. Okay, so the gaming system in color. You can kind of see it a little bit better. And you see the accessories that you get as well. If you purchase the gaming system, you get everything. 2 controllers, 2 paddle controllers, an AC power adapter, TV game switch box, as well as combat. Oh, it's a game. Oh yes, free game included. You betcha. So, pretty nice looking system, isn't it? You like the whole wood grain? Yeah, it's real nice, real beautiful. Oh, no, it is not real wood, unfortunately. In order to keep this gaming system at, an affordable level in today's market, wood would just increase the price. I mean, the wood has to be treated, it has to be cut, logged, it has to be, stained. So, there's a lot of work that goes into like real wood finish type stuff, But, okay, so, do you mind if I read some of this to you a little bit? Great. Alright. So, when you remove your Atari video computer system from the box, you should have the Atari Video Computer System console unit, combat game, 2 joystick controllers, 2 paddle controllers, AC power supply, and TV game switch box. Okay? So if you open your box and anything is missing, send it back and we'll ship a new one right out to you. Okay? No, absolutely free of charge. Now, installing the switch box. Now this is where things get a little technical. So, as you can see here, this here is your TV game switch box. Okay? So that way you don't have to unplug anything or unhook anything. You can just keep everything as is and ready to go for the next gaming session. It's quite a nifty little box, 2 wires to 2 screws. 2 screws to 2 wires. Simple as that. So your TV game switch box attaches easily to your TV's VHF antenna screws. Actually, you know what? Let's start hooking this up right now. Since I'm reading the directions. Great. Alright, well, let me get it out of the box here. Show it to you. Tell you a little bit. And then we'll hook it up. Okay. Here it is. Now, like I said, this one is a little different than the one pictured in the diagram. But if you order the Atari gaming system today, this is the one that you will receive. Now, it doesn't come out until next year, so it'll be a pre-order. If you decide to purchase the gaming system, I'm going to have you fill out a form, okay? And then it'll, put you on a list. Once they're available, we'll ship them right out to you. Okay, so a little bit about the features here. As you can see, the power on-off switch, the TV type, color or black and white. Then we have your space for your cartridge. Just plug it right in there. Game select and game reset. If we take a look at the back here, we have your power right here. You just plug your AC power adapter, which is this right here, right into the back. Let's see, we have your right controller, left controller ports. You just plug them right in there. Let's see, we have difficulty A, B here. Difficulty A, B here. See, one's for the right controller, one's for the left controller. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. And then of course we have your channel switch. Now you'll either have to have your TV on channel 2 or 3, depending on your TV. Okay? So this is the Atari 2600, and it is an amazing video game system. Oh, the kids will have hours upon hours of fun. Alright, so let me show you the controllers. Then we'll start plugging everything in and hooking it up. So let me just set the system over here. Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, thank you kindly. This little table will work just fine. Let's set this right here. Just like that. Great. Alright, now the controllers. These things are straight out of Top Gun, fighter jet joystick, like straight out of a fighter jet, fire button on top. Let me show you. Alright, so this is one version of our joysticks. We've upgraded a little bit from the ones I showed you in the diagram. But see, look. Looks like it's straight out of a fighter jet. It moves like one too. You have your fire button up here. And then, of course, you have your cable. And we might as well hook this up. Okay, there we go. That's that. Oh, would you hold this for me, please? Thank you, kindly. Okay, so you you're on that side, so let's just put that right here. There we go. Right. And I'll take the controller back. Thank you. So, let's put that right there for now. Now, I'll show you my controller. Mine's a little more difficult to use. Yours is a simple controller. That's why I gave it to you. So you wouldn't have too much difficulty. See, mine has 2 trigger buttons. It can get complicated from time to time. But I do like this style, over that one. Exactly. Both of these have suction cups on the bottom. But this one I feel is a little more sturdier, more controllable than that one. Because of the base. It has a wider base. So therefore it's going to stay put. But, it's the same concept though. Goes up, back, left, right, fire button, another fire button. Yeah. Okay, so let me get this hooked up, and then I will get up and start working on the technical stuff. Okay. It is, well, they give me this little box with all this in here, so everything gets all kabobbled and tangled up. Yeah, it's just a mess. Alright, there we go. Who knows, maybe one day we won't need cords. Wishful thinking. Alright, there we go. Okay, now let me just get the power adapter, and we can go from there. Okay, this here is a huge mess. Okay. I beg your pardon? Oh yes, it's a very long cord, so you'll have no problem at all finding a place to plug this in. Okay, so there we go. Now I need to get up and start working on that, as well as plug this in. Which outlet would you like me to use? Right back. Great. Alright, now, let me just get up here and plug this in. Okay, so we got it plugged in. Now, I need this manual. Okay, I've hooked these things up 1,000 times a day, but I still need to read the manual. It's the technical stuff, you know. Sometimes it can get pretty crazy. Okay, so disconnect the twin lead wire from your TV and attach it to the antenna. Screw terminals. Okay, on the TV switch box. And connect the twin lead wire from the TV game switch box to the VHF antenna terminals on your TV set. Okay. In each of these two cases, you may need to buy an impedance matching transformer, also called a Bullen coil. The transformer is necessary only if you do not have a flat twin lead antenna wire. It is available at a nominal cost from your local TV and hi-fi stores. Okay, so I need to check and make sure that we don't need to get a Bullen coil. But okay, let me check that first. Sit down here. Okay, we're good. I was hoping so. Okay, so in that case, then, use a U-shaped slider to make connection between the two screws. Alright, well first I have to do this whole screw thing, so let me do that. Then we'll get to that. Okay, so I just hooked all the wires up. I flipped the switch over. It's the 300 ohm switch. If you have run antenna cable, disconnect the cable from your TV to the transformer. Okay, we don't need to do that. Disconnect from TV and attach it to the antenna. We already accomplished that. Connect the short twin lead wire from the TV game switch box to the VHF antenna terminals on your TV. Did that. Great. We're all caught up on that. Here we go. Okay, so plug the game cable in. Did that. Alright, now we're assembling the console. Okay, so like I said, you plug the TV game switch box right into there, power supply, and then the controllers, and then you're gold. So now we just have to insert game program. We're about to insert the game. Okay, it just tells us. Okay, we need that. Okay, so hold the game programs. The name on the end is towards you. Okay, so here we have combat. Now, this is the game that you'll get. Okay, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different separate games on it. So you're getting like 5 games in one for free. Not bad. It has a tank pong, invisible tank. That one's a tricky one. Biplane and jet fighter. Go good with the controllers, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's insert the game. Insert the game program carefully into the slot in the center of the console unit switch panel. Be sure the game program is firmly seated, but do not try to force it. Please do not try to force the games, okay? If you look here, let me show you up close. Okay, so I have a different cartridge here just to show you. I put our game over there. But the reason you don't want to force these games into the slot is this. It is a very large protruding chip. Any rough, unnecessary movement could snap it in half, and then your game will be no more. So always be careful with your cartridges. It's tough on the outside, but it's very gentle on the inside. Hard shell, soft heart. So anyway, let's insert our game. Just like that. Alright, we're going to need to switch difficulty A. Difficulty A. And channel 3. Okay. And we're going to wait to turn it on, not wait. Color. There we go. Well, we're all set. But I want to take a little bit of time here to show you some of the games that I brought. I have the one that we're going to play, but just to give you an example of the amazing variety of games that we have. I can take a look at this. Ice hockey. Don't even have to go outside. Just turn on your TV and start playing it. And I mean the graphics, look, that's something. We also have a game called River Raid. If you're into adventure and excitement. There you go. It includes submarines, fighter jets, and everything. Kind of like a spy thriller in the jungle. It's a good game. I played it. Right. Another really fun game. Yar's Revenge. Nothing like fighting robotic alien dragonflies and mosquitoes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's fun. It's exciting. You're right. The artwork on these games can be quite something, can't they? Yeah. Speaking of which, another really good game we have, Asteroids. And look at that art, like you said. That's some really cool stuff. But with this, you can literally go to space without leaving your living room and blow up asteroids and save the day. Or if you're into, superheroes, catching bad guys, fighting crime, or investigations and stuff, we have Keystone Capers. You can catch crooks through a whole maze of booby traps and surprises. It's a really fun game. It really is. You can get a little comical too. Or if you're into movies, we have here Raiders of the Lost Ark with Harrison Ford. You can become Indiana Jones in this game. Dodging boulders, finding interesting artifacts, or running from bad guys. It's all in here. It is an amazing game. I have it, actually. Or Pac-Man. Now this game is a blast. I love this game. The kids will spend hours on this. Trust me. I have so many. Alright, well, that is some of the games that we have to offer. It's not all of our games, but just a select hand few picked by me, actually. Thank you. Why, thank you. I didn't just pick what I enjoyed. I picked what I thought would best represent our gaming system's capabilities. So, speaking of which, are you ready? Okay, here you go. Are you ready? Great. Alright, which game do we want to play? Do we want to play fighter jets, tanks, invisible tanks? No, I don't think you're ready for invisible tanks. Fighter jets? Okay, let's do fighter jets. Okay. Alright, here we go. You almost got me. You're pretty good. I gotta say, you're pretty good for not ever playing one of these. Oh no. No. Oh, got me. Again. You are something. How are you beating me? I played this all day long. I'm supposed to be a pro at this, gee. There we go. One more. Oh, I got you. I finally got you. Took long enough, right? Yeah. Okay. So, you want to try a different one? Maybe tanks? For tanks. Okay. Alright, so select game. And then we're going to go with tanks. Okay, here we go. Again. Oh, here I go. Oh. Oh. Oh, gee, you got me. Oh, no, you did. That was a sneak attack, man. That was just, that's wrong. Oh. You win. Well, I mean, I could sit here and, play this thing all day, which is actually kind of what I do, but for your sakes, yeah, exactly. So, what's your overall thoughts on the gaming system? Yeah. There's not really too much to it. It's not really that technical, I mean, it has I think it's like a 4-page, it's like 6. It's about maybe 6 or 7 pages in the manual, but, it's mainly just telling you what I told you, so it's nothing really too technical. Yeah, it is a very nice gaming system. Yeah, the graphics are pretty wild, aren't they? Yeah. All pixeled. absolutely. The kids will love it. Absolutely love it. So, now, the big question. Will you be purchasing one? Or are you going to pass? Okay. Well, let me put everything away here, unhook everything, and then I'll get the form out, and we'll start filling that out. All right. Your kids are gonna be bouncing off the walls. They are absolutely going to love this. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it comes out in November. So, just in time for Christmas. Exactly. Okay, well, like I said, let me put everything away, get the paperwork. I think I've taken up enough of your time today. So, let's get this ball rolling. Alright. So, let's get all this paperwork out of the way. Now, can I get your full name? Starting with your first name, middle name, then last name. Okay. Let's see. Your home address. Do you happen to know the zip code? Thank you. I had a little bit of a brain fog moment. Okay, so your telephone number. Okay. Alright, great. Today's date is... it's going to be the 2600 along with combat, 2 joysticks, 2 paddle controllers, power cord, and TV switch. Okay. Okay. I'm going to need you to sign this. Okay, if you will. It's just a contract, stating, that you are going to be paying the price for this, and you'll receive it and on this date, and yada yada yada, and all that. So. Okay, great. your receipt here. So name is address is zip code. So zip code again. Okay, sold by, and you're going to be paying. Okay, great. All right, check. On Atari 2600 combat game. Power supply. TV switch box. Controllers 1, controllers 2. And the price is 127. Okay. So here is your receipt, okay? Make sure you don't lose that, okay? It's got your account number, order number, and everything on there. So please keep this in a safe spot until November. Alright, well, like I said, I don't want to take up too much of your time today, so I think I am just about ready to leave. Again, thank you for allowing me to come into your home today and share this amazing gaming console with you. It was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, I am going to pack my bag. I have everything else packed up, and then I will get out of your hair. But it was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, thank you. I will. Okay, let me get my bags and